Push for smaller government and saving money has two elected positions in Wisconsin being targeted for elimination. Fox 11 is on special assignment looking into whether these positions should stay or go. Mark Leland joins us this morning with a look at how it impacts you, the taxpayer. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Rachel. And ultimately, the taxpayers would have the final say on whether to eliminate the office of the Secretary of State and the state treasurer, because it would be a statewide referendum that would need to take place to do so if the legislature actually gets the wrecking ball rolling. It's an issue that deals with taxpayer money as well as political control.
My goal with this bill is simply to save taxpayers money.
Republican Assemblyman Michael Schra of Oshkosh is the latest legislator to renew the push to eliminate the office of the Secretary of State and the state treasurer's office. Together, their budgets total more than $5.3 million. Most of their duties, though, have been stripped from them over the past 20 years and reassigned to other departments. The latest blow coming just a couple weeks ago when the treasurer's key duty, returning unclaimed property to Wisconsin residents, was legislatively handed over to the Department of Revenue, despite a successful track record and objections from the treasurer's office.
I think that the treasurer's office historically has shown that it is efficient, that it serves the people well, and that in the long run actually saves people more money.
Cuts continue to plague the Secretary of State's office, too. Earlier this year, Secretary of State Doug LaFollette's role in publishing new laws was eliminated.
It's not clear, and it doesn't make any sense. The government doesn't get any smaller. You just transfer the duties to appointed bureaucrats.
The one thing the legislature can't do on its own is eliminate the elected positions completely because they're mandated by the state constitution. Two consecutive legislatures would need to vote yes to change the Constitution, followed by voter approval in a statewide election.
So really, we're putting it in the people's hands. And if they want to keep the positions, then they can vote that way.
Now, the earliest a statewide referendum could take place would be 2015, but Schra hopes to begin the process here in the coming months. And Rachel, since it is up to the people, we're asking those at home to think about what they would have to say about this. Click on the story on fox11online.com and offer up your comments. Should the offices of Secretary of State and the State Treasurer stay, or should they go?
And is the attempt to shut down these offices all about money?
It's well, if you listen to Schra, the assemblyman from Oshkosh, that's what he says. But both the Secretary of State and the State Treasurer are elected by the people, and essentially by eliminating those offices, the authority they currently have would be turned over to department heads that are right now appointed by the governor. So some say that would give the governor even more power than he has now, and in turn give the people less of a say in government.
And what's the governor saying about it?
Well, we talked to the governor, and the governor says yes, it would actually give him more power if those offices were eliminated. But when we asked the governor about that, he said more safeguards and controls could be put in by the legislature to prevent, any over-abuse of power there. He says it's all about running government more efficiently and effectively. So, of course, others say, why not give these elected offices actually more power? Give them back what we've taken away from them and close the other departments down. We'll have much more on all of this coming up on our special report tonight on Fox 11 News at 9.
We'll be watching for it. Thanks, Mark.
All right.
Good day, Wisconsin. We'll be right back.